Then the champions came to town, Manchester City, to take on the Arsenal. We were all up for it, but we got beaten at home again, this time by the champions, Manchester City, 2-0, players sent off, and the fans weren't happy after the game.
Very disappointing today.
I think it's a real class difference, to be honest. I think there's a bigger gap now between the top three and us. Don't spend the money, that's what you get. We are where we are, that's the right place, 5th. Yeah, I think sending off or no sending off, you could see a real difference. Every man on the pitch is better than ours. It's as simple as that, and the difference is they spend the money, we don't.
Next game, following up that Man City game, and I'll tell you what, it was a very, very tough month it was, January. Following up that Manchester City game was Chelsea away. I remember that day. Oh my gosh, I remember that day. Terrible, snowy weather, really freezing cold. Went there, played decently, Arsenal, but lost 2-1, got beaten 2-1. And after the game, fans weren't happy at all. I mean, they were just getting madder and madder and madder.
What is it to think of the result? I mean, we lost again. We're not going to close the gap to 4th place. Thinking about 4th place halfway through the season, sad. I mean, end of January, no signings. What can we expect? I mean, talks about Cavani coming, but he's not going to come, is he? We've got no hope, no squad, no spirit apart from Jack Wilshere. I mean, nothing to say. I mean, I'm disappointed.
Next game, West Ham at home. Great performance by the Arsenal. Good comeback after those back-to-back defeats. Put 5 past West Ham. It seems like they were always reacting to these defeats. So it was well done to Arsenal. And fans were a little bit happier after the game. We even caught up with a fan who got Per Mertesacker's shirt.
Really, I just wanted to, I just grabbed this fan here, and he got Mertesacker's shirt tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Mertesacker. Love it, thank you.
I just want to see how long it is.
How long it is? Well, it's quite dirty. It's going to need, look at that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, authentic. You sure you didn't drop it on the floor out there?
Things seem to be picking up because the next game we played Brighton away. Really enjoyed that game. It was really nice ground down there at Brighton. And yeah, fans were a lot happier, but there was one player who seemed to be really getting on people's goat at Arsenal, and that was Andre Santos. And this fan was not happy with Andre.
Giroud today, awesome. They just couldn't handle him.
Unbelievable. I thought he was going to get an hat-trick there today, to be truthful with you. Yeah, definitely. The Santos let us down again. You know what I mean?
And the atmosphere.
The atmosphere was terrific.
Oh, you saying about Santos, you saying?
Yeah, Santos, he just let us down again. He went nowhere. He just wasn't at the game again today.
Do you think it's down to his lack of games, or do you think he's just not ready?
I just don't think he's good enough. He is not an Arsenal player. He's the worst Arsenal player I've ever seen pull on an Arsenal shirt. I believe he's even worse than Willie Young.
Another tough run of games. The next game was Liverpool at home, but we've been doing well against Liverpool at home, but not on this occasion. Terrible defending yet again by Arsenal. We went 2-0 down to Liverpool, but they showed a lot of heart. They got it back to 2-2 on the day. And fans after the game were sort of mixed in their response to the Arsenal performance.
50-50 first half, we were shocking. Defending was terrible for the first goal and the second goal, but we somehow managed to call it back 2-2. I think we should have won it.
Our attacking was good. We were quite positive going forward, but it's just the defending.
Defending is
cheap.
The next game was a home game against Stoke. I remember that game, a truly dreadful game where Stoke just came and played rugby. It was no surprise to me that Tony Pulis got sacked at the end of the season by Stoke after playing that way. But you know what brightened up my day that day? I met a fan who was just such a character. A very merry Gooner, should I say.
What's he again? Oh, glory, oh, hand me down, me Bible. Oh, glory, oh, I am the disciple. That's a wrap.
Dog.
I'm not fit enough, but I'm getting there.
Sorry?
We're straight at the back.
I'm not fit enough, yeah, but I'm getting there.
No, I'm saying, what did you think of the game today? What did you think?
I'm not fit enough, but I'm getting there.
You're not fit enough for what?
I'm the new number 4.
You're the new number 4?
Yeah.
You're the new signing?
Okay. Stand back, this could be dangerous.
Okay.
Hand me down, me Bible.
We've then hit the road and headed all the way up to the northeast to take on Sunderland. Very tricky game away from home, but full credit to Arsenal. 1-0 victory, and yet again on the road, I met another character. Check out this guy after the Sunderland game.
TV, you're looking very smart, sir.
Well, just for the occasion, this is how we are in London. Santi, Cazorla, chin-chin, old boy.
Now, the defending, though. I just keep going on about defending because the defending I thought today was awesome by Arsenal.
About time, too. We've struggled in the last 10 games or so. Good to see them put it together. I think if Sunderland had tried harder in the first half, we would have really been on the rack as we were for the whole of the second. Doesn't matter. 1-0 away. Terrific result. Got to be happy. Bravo, Arsenal, I say.
Where are you off to tonight? I mean, you're all doughed up. I mean, you don't normally see this attire at a football match.
Well, I think we should bring this into the thing, you know. We should raise our game, you know. We're representing the best football club in the world.
Then just as we thought everything was going good, yet again, disaster strikes. Arsenal beaten at home in the FA Cup, not to Man United, not to Chelsea, not to Manchester City, to Blackburn Rovers. It was a shock to the system. These fans after the game, they weren't happy.
Moralising defeat. Is that our season over there?
Definitely over. Finished. Another whole season without winning a trophy. It's ridiculous. The team he put out, it's just not good enough.
It's getting a bit naughty over there.
It is what it is. Arsenal and Blackburn, but I'll stay faithful, but Arsenal needs to go. That's what I'm saying.
Look, it shouldn't be happening, should it?
And we're at Emirates. This is my home ground, and I got Blackpool fans here taking the piss.
Blackburn.
Blackpool, I don't care. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I know we're at the Premier League. Champions League is a bit of a hard match because we've got Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich was in the finals last season, and they're a really good team. I mean, if we don't fix up, we're not going to win nothing. God forbid we get relegated.
Next game, what a game to follow up. Getting beaten by Blackburn. We took on Bayern Munich at home. Bayern Munich came, and I'm going to be honest with you, they schooled us. They absolutely schooled us. Beat us 3-1 at home, and after losing to Blackburn and then getting beaten by Bayern Munich, some fans were starting to call for Wenger out.
Wenger out.
Are you saying Arsene Wenger out?
Yes, big time.
Why? Give us your reasons for it.
He's old school. He's useless. You don't spend money, he should go. He's absolute a joke. We are the Champions League clowns. Tonight we were outplayed. He needs to go. How can he start Ramsey and have Giroud on the bench? It's an absolute effing joke.
Even when we beat Aston Villa in our next game, we beat them at home 2-1, fans were still not happy.
Right, man, you know what? We're getting fed up with this shit. Sorry.
Come on, can't you be positive? We just won.
We just won, but you know, for how long? You know, and you know, what really pisses me off the most is we always blow hot and cold. You know, we have 2 bad games, 1 good game. We all get excited about it. You know, it's about time we move on. We don't want to become a Liverpool. This is exactly where we're going to. We're becoming.
Hold on. We just won. Won. Cheer up.
I agree.
I want you to cheer up. Listen,
I want to cheer up.
We just won. It's 3 points.
We have 3 points. But look, when I was in school, when I was growing up, in school, when I came home and told my parents I was 3rd in class or 4th in class, that wasn't good enough.
And then just to rub it in after that, who did we play? Spurs away. What happened? Yeah, you guessed it. We got beaten. I mean, I think that was the lowest point of the season. Every Arsenal fan was low, apart from one fan that we interviewed. Even after all those losses and that loss to Spurs, this guy was still upbeat. This guy still had words of wisdom.
I still think Tottenham can crumble, you know. I mean, 13 points last season, and we still managed to do it, even though we had Robin, our ex-captain, you know. So if we can do that, why not?
And then, as if to rub it in, the next game again, away to Bayern Munich. Everybody was like, why are you even bothering going over there? You're going to get absolutely smashed. Well, you know what? This was the start of the turnaround. Arsenal went out there, they beat Bayern Munich 2-0, nearly turned it around. And you know what? Some fans, even after that, still weren't happy with Arsenal, still wanted Wenger out. And actually, there was another fan who had something really interesting to say about Spurs. So check out these 2 guys.
Tonight was a great result, but against all the odds, because people were taking the mickey out of Arsenal. If you were in Munich, as a lot of people were, and I've spoken to people that were there, no one gave Arsenal snowballs. And
but they nearly pulled it off, though.
No,
I mean,
they didn't. They nearly pulled it off.
They nearly pulled it off.
They nearly pulled it off because we were 3-1 down. If we went there and Bayern Munich needed to win, we'd have been embarrassed. Having said
can you? I mean, I kind of understand what you're saying,
no,
but
we nearly pulled it off. We needed another goal to pull it off.
Yeah.
And we were here supporting the club, which is what we always do. But I no longer support Wenger. He needs to go.
The next 10 games, vital, of course. Can we get into that top 3, top 4 and be back and do even better in this competition next year?
Of course we can. You know, so that goes without saying. I mean, Spurs will Spurs it up in some way.
What do you think of Tottenham? Shit! What do you think of shit? Tottenham! Thank you! That's alright! Red Tottenham! Yeah, Tottenham!